And welcome, everybody. It is time at long last, if you can believe it, for the finale of Zeldathon Echoes. First of all, our good friend and other director, Liz, can't be here because we did the marathon too late and she wanted to sleep. Liz, you are represented by this Twitch pillow. Anything you want to say? Very insightful. So we just have a few people we want to thank, a lot of people we want to thank, actually. So first of all, just again, thank you to everybody who's here in the room with us and, you know, around the hotel, and to our attendees who already went home and stuff. You're all absolutely fantastic. You put on a wonderful show. Can we give a big round of applause for all of our attendees here in the hotel? And that includes our friends from Zelda Universe who came all the way from insert place here. Yeah. We'll be hanging out with them at Zeldathon in just a couple weeks at the start of August. So look forward to that over on the Zelda Universe Twitch channel. Zelda Universe TV. Zelda Universe TV. But I want to start here by giving a huge shout out to our producers, our PAs, and our entertainers. They are absolutely like one of the biggest backbones of what we do here. They are the folks who are making sure that the couch always has something going on, that there's always people around. They're keeping an eye out, making sure that the couch isn't too empty. They're making sure that, you know, if we have a flash giveaway coming up, that somebody knows about it so we can promote it properly. They're running around here for 4 hours a day doing all sorts of various things, from the very mundane, like picking up pieces of paper that we threw around everywhere, to, you know, literally coordinating, you know, 10 people, 12 people at a time. So big thank you to all of our producers, PAs, and entertainers who volunteered this time around.
First, I'm going to thank our tech and audio desk crews. So on our tech desk, we had CWA Grant, OC, Stone, Dino, Steenus, Retsum, and Skippy. And then on audio, Natsu, Fisty Face, Basunify, Arctic, Drum Ultima, Mave, Arrow, Luca, and Legos Jedi. So thank you so much for those who spent any period of time on those two desks. And then in addition, this marathon, we did some additional, like we added in more lighting. We had some videos, you know, in the background for the Jam Train and the Indiegogo Gala. And then we had, you know, our mobile cam going around. And so I wanted to thank, in particular, Broken for all the lighting, Flying for putting all those videos together for Indiegogo Gala, and then the back video animation video for Jam Train. TB, Esteban, Saul, also Flying for being cam ops. And I think Luca, Legos Jedi, they were also cam ops at some point. They were doing a million things. We'll get to them on broadcasting in a moment. But thank you to all of you that made all the behind the scenes tech happen. Very thankful to you.
Yeah, let's go. I'm sorry that I don't have everybody's name written down. Clink gets prepared. But I want to give a huge thanks to all of our volunteers who did security and wellness this time around. Security and wellness hit it out of the park this time around. Like last summer was amazing, but this time around was even better. I am so thankful that we have such an amazing crew who are just dedicated to making sure that we feel good at the marathon, making sure that we have someone to talk to at all hours of the day, and just making sure that if there's something we need, they can help point us in the right direction. So big thank you to the security and wellness crew, as well as I want to give a big thank you to Mojo for being around to give us some medical advice and health advice along the way, as we've been, you know, of course, still dealing with our COVID guidelines over the past 6 months, making sure we were all prepared for the marathon. And related to that, thank you to everybody for doing your best to obey those guidelines. And if we ever had to say something to you, like you just forgot your mask on, for always being respectful, and, you know, just one of these goes a long way usually. So thank you to everybody here at the marathon. Thank you to Mojo. Thank you to our security and wellness team.
Hi. I want to thank our remote runners, Supersonic Super Lewis, 8-Bit Drummer, and Chatia. Thank you very much for taking times out of your schedules and busy days to be involved with our awesome marathon. Hopefully next time you can be here in person. We'd love more people to join our team and all of that, so thank you. Thank you to our partners, JobJob, PC Name Tag, the Yeti, and Heroic Replicas. Thank you for providing awesome badges, all prizes, awesome shirts, and everything like that. And then our one of our day prizes, the base and everything like that. And then I have a big thank you section to our design team, artists, merch, and shirt artists. So big thank you to Evelyn Jade, Marzake, Sketch Demo, Digituni, yes. Drew Eyes, Rosie, and the Yeti for all of our amazing shirts. You can still get those now. Please go check them out. There's still a couple hours left to buy the shirts. Please go do that. And then our design team, Eric, PTG. Thank you very much, Dark and Taylor. And then, the other artists that helped out with a lot of stuff, Six Alona and Tsunami Orion. Please check them out online. They can help out with anything. They do fantastic work. So check them all out, and they'll help you out for your awesome charity marathon.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
The next section is kind of interesting because it's not something we've ever had to thank before. And it's something that we purposefully didn't really mention during the marathon. But in the past couple months here, we actually started a Patreon account for helping support these events because it costs a lot to run these things. And the whole landscape on Twitch has always been weird and changing, and corporations sometimes are helpful, like our good friends at Job, and PC Name Tag, sometimes less so. And so to be able to support these events, we've started a Patreon account to help fund what we do. And so I just want to give a huge thanks to all of our Patreon supporters. You're absolutely wonderful. Thank you for being part of it. To anybody else who's out there, if you want to, you can check it out. We have, all sorts of different reward tiers and stuff. So do as you like, but huge thank you to our Patreon supporters. Thank you so much.
If you've watched more than one Zeldathon, you know that I really like sets. And so I always have lots of things that I want to make, and I'm very ambitious. But none of it could ever be done without our amazing, what we like to call the engineering squad. Because a good portion of them are actually engineers. But thank you to Melviker and Duck for constructing that doorway, and a bunch of they made the dunk tank as well that we've been using this marathon. We had other stuff planned as well. However, the weather did not cooperate with us this marathon. So I have more unfinished projects to add to the pile, like Third Tree. Yay! Thank you to Dino for all your couch wiring, batteries, LEDs, Evie for helping with the crafting portion of that. And thank you to Skippy for that amazing Zonai activation device that you hand etched for I don't know how many hours. And it was in the back of the set in the doorway. Thank you so much. That was so amazing. I didn't, sometimes I ask for things and I'm just like, maybe it'll happen, but probably not. And then when stuff like that is delivered, it's just like, I'm speechless. So thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. So I'm also doing Liz's thank you, so I'm going to do a couple at once here real quick. I want to give a huge thank you to our admin team. This is our folks who are helping find our partnerships. That's OMG, it's Monica and Nudge, and also to Organics, who does all of our accounting, making sure that we don't blow the entire budget on BMOS. It's okay. Clinkit got the BMOS for this event. Thank you for getting the BMOS. And thank you to our entire admin crew for always being around for just chatting about the more businessy, boring, not yelling and screaming at Zelda parts of the marathon. It's very valuable and very needed. So thank you very much. And also a huge thank you to our entire music crew for all of the wonderful music transitions, for the Indiegogo Gala, as well as the Jam Train, and also, it's the assorted little musical numbers we added, like in the tabletop RPG segment. You're absolutely wonderful. You're all extremely talented, and your skills are always appreciated here. But I also want to give a huge, massive, large, adjective, big thank you. What? Thick thank you to Basunify, who absolutely crushed it this entire marathon. Yes, please. Did so much work, not only with the entire musician audio, but also running around the entire marathon, doing the couch audio, doing the set audio. Literally every piece of audio Basunify's like been involved with in some way. And at the same time was also still teaching a lot of people how to do audio for their first time. Basunify absolutely crushed it. We're all very thankful for you, and me especially. These two I'm sure, but me especially. I can speak for me. Woo! Thank you, Basunify.
So I'm gonna next. I'd like to thank broadcast crew, Grant, Legos Jedi, who is our co-broadcast lead with Luke Zumicki. There we go. Luke couldn't be at this marathon, so Grant was flying solo this time, and he did a great job. So we're very thankful to that. Also, Luca for jumping in and really taking charge on a lot of, I don't even understand all the technical side, but I just basically I was like, I want PTZs, I want a mobile camera rig, I want a rear projector, and I provided a lot of things, but they had to set it all up, and I'm thankful to them so much for making it happen. BMO's Billy was so good. We love BMO's Billy. All the transitions, all the getting the mobile rig. I remember the mobile rig that we originally planned on wasn't working, and I was like, I want it for Triforce Heroes and the Donking. And so we were like, literally spent hours looking for any camera that we had a charger for that we could replace.
I went to my house and raided old handy cams from Zeldathon Pass.
And we managed to make that work. So thank you so much. Basunify, thank you so much for all your work with audio for broadcast team, and then Broken taking over lighting this marathon completely. As I mentioned before, it was just incredible. So we honestly couldn't do any of this without broadcasting. They really, I don't think any of us really know how it works to the extent that they do.
I've been trying, but I can't.
Yeah,
I'm weak.
We've transcended MC's knowledge.
Yeah, which is crazy. Because I'm so smart.
So thank you so much for all your help. Yeah, and I'm sure we'll talk just as much in the off season before next
broadcast. Brooke, do you want more people to thank?
Sure, I thanked everyone.
All right, here.
Where am I at?
Community.
You in the chat, thank you.
and the community leads and the mod leads.
And the mod leads, thanks everyone that keeps our community alive with assisting, with our newest Twitch shows that we've been doing, which is very important. Please check those out after this marathon. We're actually looking to do more shows to be announced. But thank you everyone that keeps the community alive. It's very important, especially in our off season. We're busy planning, but that team definitely gets the excitement every week to be excited for new shows, new things that are coming up, and couldn't really keep the excitement for Zeldathon without you all. So thank you all, and thank you everyone in chat that wants to hang out and play Star Trek with us sometimes, or drive a big truck around Hyrule. So yeah, keep an eye open for all the newest community events, and join the Discord. That's where we're going to have all of the newest things that we're going to be doing with the community team. So please join in on all the fun that we're doing. So thank you.
Thank you.
I just wanted to say specifically thank you, Nudge, for taking over for Frosty as mod lead last night.
Yeah.
That was great. Thank you, Mags. And then also the Fun Squad, which is our community team members who are interested in creating more activities and helping lead activities within our Discord. So if that's something that you out there are interested in doing, you can check out our Discord, see how you can get involved with community activities.
Apparently they're doing something right after the marathon ends.
I'm sorry, Gallery, we kept delaying her event.
Sorry. Oracle of Ages, very important.
Mm-hmm.
Also, huge thanks to our entertainment squad and our video team. This marathon, they did a lot of work making bumpers, which is something that we've wanted to do a lot in the past, but we've only had a couple usually end up. This time we had a lot. We had quite a number, and there's still some that are just in the editing pipeline as well. So I want to give huge thanks especially to Signa Alex as well as Flying. Those two really spearheaded a lot of that effort. So thank you for always trying to keep our audience entertained, even when we're yelling about HDCP error on the television. We really appreciate you. So huge thanks to our entertainment and our video team. Also, actually, wait, before we clap, Flying has been working nonstop on videos for this marathon and the credits and the intro and the countdown with Dark, and it has been going absolutely Hog Wild. Thank you to Tylen as well for also covering videos. We have a whole team in the video team, always working to pump out videos. We are so thankful to all of you. So huge claps for the entertainment and video teams.
Dev team. Our dev team became so powerful before this marathon. Like, they were already powerful, but we just like exponentially gave them more powerful people. So we added our new dev team lead, Jay Artis, and Jay Artis has been amazing.
Let's go, Jay!
Yeah, and in addition to Jay, just on Jay, you know, being kind of the ringleader for the whole thing, while also being a new attendee and not really knowing how we work yet, though I think Jay understands now, moving forward. But thank you for the website. We have Stone, Taylor, I know Dark's worked on that some too, Dungeon Notifier and the overlay, Danny Lockard, Skippy, Legos Jedi, Steenus, M Psycho, Amoria Taylor on the Dono form. Thank you to Stone for the iPad and the new PuraPad app. Also, thank you to Stone for doing that crowd control integration for that crowd control segment and the Jam Train app. A lot of this is for Stone. Stone just starts all these projects. Also, the receipt printer bit.
Yeah.
And then thank you so much to Fisty Face and CWA Grant for doing that Minish Cap resizer bit. That was amazing of you. And then also CWA Grant for that very last minute and not very well explained by me request for the Triforce Heroes website for the couch.zeldathon.com that we did. So thank you. If I missed anything else for dev, I apologize. I tried to get all the projects, but thank you so much to our dev team. Huge round of applause. They've been doing so much work.
Let's go!
Wait, also thank you to Stone for the last minute Oracle of Ages bit with the timer. That was very last minute. It didn't even make it on my notes, so.
Social media. Did you like the posts on social media, even though sometimes it was hijacked by Vidya James? You can accredit that to Catherine, who's been absolutely amazing with our social media. Thank you very much, as well as Mars. They're both off screen right now, but thank you very much for all of the dedicated and hard work that you have. I know social media landscape is exploding at all times, so thank you very much for all the amazing content throughout the year and throughout the event. So thank you very much, social media team, and we love you. Thank you.
Let's go. Thank you. I also want to give a huge thanks to Captain Trina for helping organize this marathon's prize jam. We had so many community members who were able to donate things that they purchased or crafted and sent into the marathon, such as the such as the PC that we just gave away. Thank you. We had so many people. I want to thank everybody who gave, who was part of the prize jam, gave things for us to give away. If you'd like to be interested in the future, check out our Discord. We have a prize jam channel. We're always cooking up the next one. And again, I want to give a huge thanks to Captain Trina for getting that all organized, making sure that everything was accounted for, keeping track of the prizes here at the event. With a side thank you to Lizardu, who is now going to be taking everything and shipping it out to everybody in a few weeks. I'm so sorry. Your house is about to become a UPS warehouse. But huge thanks to Trina and Liz. Also, just in general, this is kind of another one. I want to give a huge thanks to everybody who's been working really hard behind the scenes on our EDI efforts here at Zeldathon. We want to make Zeldathon the most inclusive and welcoming place it can be. We're always looking for new team members to bring in from a variety of backgrounds, with a wide range of talents, and we want them to come to this event and not just be here. We want them to be part of what we do. We want them to feel like that they are part of the Zeldathon team from day one, from the second they walk in there, from the second they're handed their badge. And I am so grateful for not only the folks who have been spearheading, like Chilla Mags and Frosty, who put together a wonderful safety briefing, which also included a lot of EDI stuff before this event, but to our entire team for supporting that part of our mission and being so wonderful with it. So huge thank you to all of you, and to Mags and Frosty. Thank you so much.
And the last one I've got is for Segments team, Doug and Jamie. Doug or not, and Vidya James, if you didn't know. Thank you so much for putting. Honestly, I think this is one of our like most packed schedule with some of the best content we've ever had. Yeah, this schedule's been amazing. I think when we were like, sometimes you have games and you're like, oh, this game will be good in the middle of the night or whatever. It'll be a chill one. And it was like, oh, and you have some games you're like, we need to put this one at prime time or whatever. But this schedule was so challenging because literally like every segment could do well. Like
They all slapped.
yeah, they all slapped. And so we were so like, ugh, I wish we could make 4 p.m. last for 12 hours, but we can't. So thank you so much for your work. And it was so hard to schedule the games too and make it work. You get requests to change a schedule and literally you move a 1-hour game and that makes it impossible for everyone else. We had to, so like trying to navigate through all that is not easy. And then also helping us find more talent to bring in for a specific game run. So thank you so much for all of your work.
Yeah, thank you. I have a couple things here lastly before we go and apparently dunk ourselves. Oh boy. The first thing I want to say is if we did not thank you specifically and your name is not in the credits, sorry, we're still thankful. We're just also on day 7 now of Zeldathon, and I wrote these notes while thinking about sandwiches. So we do appreciate you always, and I'm going to give a wide-ranging thank you to our entire audience, everybody who watched, donated, just thought about the marathon, gave us your energy. We appreciate you absolutely so much. Thank you to our entire team. I know I mentioned in the beginning, but I want to mention it again. You all did so much work this event, and we still got a little bit more work to ask of you in the next day. Please, want a little bit more, and then we'll be done, I swear, for 6 months.
I was just going to add, if you want, for those in the community, if you want to give feedback about our event, we would love to hear what you really enjoyed in this, like great feedback, as well as, things that you thought could have been better. We like to, receive all sorts of constructive feedback. I made the form, but I forgot to put it in the Discord, but I will put it in shortly once I'm dry. I'll put it in the Discord, and you can submit feedback.
Can't be a son to say.
I want to thank Anthony for coming out from Charity
That was
Water.
next on my list. Oh!
Thank you, Anthony, for being a part of our awesome marathon.
Get him over here. Get him
Where
over
is he?
here.
Come here. Come on. You sit next to MC. Thank you very much for, coming out and being a part of our awesome group and just being more involved with us. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Are you kidding me? This was amazing. My whole team is really jealous that I'm here and they're not. So thank you guys so much. Over $135,000 raised for clean water. That's 13 water projects in Cambodia. I mentioned that all of it's going to schools, so it's impacting communities and kids in Cambodia, which is incredible. And I need to do the math quick. I need a math type. I'm not a math type. Divide that total by 40 because that's the amount of people whose lives are going to be changed because of all of you and your incredible generosity. So thank you so much for having me here and for supporting us yet again.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Claps for Anthony. We love raising for charity water. It's one of those things like when, we chat over like in the off season a lot of times, and it's like, all right, so what are we cooking up? What's next? And it's always like, man, we want to raise for charity water so bad. We got charities knocking on our door, and it's like, we got to get back to charity water. We got to get back to them. And so we are so glad that we got to put this on and do it for charity water. 3,389 people have water for life.
Incredible.
3,389 people for life. That's absolutely more than triple the number of people watching this right now, which is already impressive because of how many people are watching right now. Anything else you want to say, or are you good?
Just that. Thanks for letting me take part in the bits. Make sure to vote if you thought they were good or bad in the chat. Thanks.
What's the easiest way to get involved with Charity Water? What's the easiest way for people at home to start their fundraisers?
You can learn more at charitywater.org. You can always send me an email directly, honestly. I'm just anthony@charitywater.org. You can always reach out with any questions, ideas, feedback that you have for us. So
thanks you very
guys.
much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, and with that, my friends, we're having a wonderful time. I don't know if we're ready for we're ready.
ready.
So unfortunately, folks, you've donated for all 4 directors now to be dunked. 3 of them are here. We'll make the other one a Twitter video or Blue Sky or whatever.
W Blue Sky Lives.
W Blue Sky Lives. So let's go get dunked. My smartwatch. Hold this.
Am I going first? Who's going first?
I got no preference. Yep, we got 3 ready to refill.
Yes, I'm up first. You are.
So the plan was to let you sit on a bucket, but they're all full of water right now.
Oh, who's hitting it?
Anthony.
Anthony.
Yeah, you get some instruction from Zeldathon?
Yeah. So this the whole thing pivots.
I'm not gonna hit it hard.
The whole thing pivots, so you're gonna push back and up.
Go this way.
And once it starts pouring, just hold it.
I'm gonna shit my pants.
Hey, toilet sanitation and hygiene. Are we ready? All right, our first one. I saw. I was here. Yeah.
It's at least warm.
This is really satisfying. I have to say.
Refill!
Refill!
Reload.
Wow. Nobody wore jeans.
I learned.
Interesting. Interesting. All right, you ready? You have any last words?
Thank you for donating. I deserve this.
Wow.
I don't want to get wet.
Neither did I, MC, but here I am.
It lasts a lot longer than you think.
Yeah, it's a lot longer.
It's a lot longer. Like,
That was what I remember. Yeah.
You got milk you can put up there? I'm more used to milk, actually. Oh,
Skip, you gave me the milk one, right? Yeah.
Thank you for all of your wonderful donations to Cherry Water. You're all absolutely amazing. Be sure to stick around. We do have a little reveal of the next marathon at the end of the credits. And we will be doing a nice, wonderful raid of our good friends, the Speed Gamers, who are also doing a Zelda marathon.
Yep.
So it,
More Zelda!
Zelda don't end,
More
my friend.
Zelda.
Oh boy.
Wow. Here we go.
Wait, take this.
Take the final dump.
It's dangerous to go alone.
All right.
Thank you for watching. All right, Cut, roll the credits. Bye.